Phyllis on that side over there. So come on up and just face your audience, and I'm going to hand you a prop, and you're going to use it for anything other than its intended purpose. So, and you can consult with each other briefly. So you two are a team. Judy and Lynn are a team. And Phyllis and Edith are a team, okay? And it's going to have to go back and forth twice between them. So, let's have you have 1 second to consult with each other. Okay? All right, so Lynn's team, look at your audience, and you and Judy are going to do a little dialogue with each other and something with that prop other than it being a toilet plunger. All right? Take it away. And I promise you, it's a brand new toilet plunger. At least I think it is. All right, and here you go. Take it away. Anything with that? No, I think you said you're a team. You're a team. Yeah, together. Yeah, sure.
What is that? It looks like a very interesting new soup that you've got there.
This is my new soup.
Oh.
It's a meatball soup.
Oh.
You like this meatball soup?
Oh, I love that kind of thing. Oh my God.
Okay, give it a round of applause. And over to Edith and Phyllis. Okay, you sit there with your prop. Whoops. All right, take it away.
Hi, thanks for coming into the shop. What can I do for you today?
Well, I'm going to be the mother of the bride, so I want something simple, but actually understated.
I'll fix you up. You look beautiful.
There, giant comb. Give them a round of applause. Beautiful. And there we go. Okay, and over to this team again.
Right. So tell me, Lynn. Could you? How many flowers do you think we could get into this bowl? I know it's small, but do you think we could get a few flowers in here?
How about we do one big flower?
Do you think it would stay? Maybe.
Okay, it's a base. Give them a round of applause. And Phyllis, you initiate. Okay, or you're going to use this for one other thing.
You don't need that.
You don't need it. Project.
Oh, on the reservation, we catch the clouds and we make dreams come true. You want to try Kimosabe?
I've never done this before. How do you do it?
Remember, make statements, not questions.
Oh, I'm wondering how you do it.
Give them a round of applause. All right, have to see you guys. Let's have 2 more teams up. Thank you. All right, let's have Phil and Thomas up on that side, and let's have Lou and Jordan up on this side. Anything other than a fly swatter, anything other than a butterfly net. All right. Give them 1 second to consult. All right. And here you go.
Come in.
Okay, here, speaking to microphone.
Good job. Give them a round of applause. All right, guys, time's up. Here we go. Take it away. Don't need it. Project.
What do you think?
I think that you look absolutely gorgeous, darling.
Well, I'm trying to get into the new society pages, and I want to have the right hat when I'm going to the Del Mar races.
Opening day at the Del Mar racetrack. Give them a round of applause. Okay, here we go. Verbally.
Verbally.
Let me cool you off, Your Excellency.
Thank you so much. That works so well. And as humble as I am, every part of me go with you.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops, sorry.
You should be under the arm.
Oh, one time under the arm. Give them a round of applause. All right, over to you guys. Here we go.
Oh, doctor, please, I broke my arm and my splint is getting loose.
Well, I think if I can help you, this won't hurt, because I think it's just a little dislocated.
Oh, it's a split. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. All right, let's have more teams up. Let's have Dwight. Judy, have you been up? Oh, Lisa and Dwight, come on up. And Lynn and, well, actually, let's have Lynn and Charles up on the other side.
You're right.
I think.
I've already been up once. Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yes,
Let's have Charles and David up. Come on up. All right. There you all. moment to consult with your partner, and
What is it supposed to be?
anything other than what you think it is. Go on.
I narrowed it down.
Yes. I think it's a witch's brew. A Halloween witch's brew. That's what I believe it is. All right, are you ready? Okay, Lisa and Dwight's team, here you go.
It's a beautiful flower. I don't know whether I could. Would you like the flower?
Thank you. I'm going to give it to my mommy when I get home.
Perfect. Hey, all right, take it away, guys.
Thank you, sir. May I have another? Thank you, sir. May I have another?
That's mildly, I guess it's G-rated. All right, give it a applause. All right, over to the team one.
Oh, Prince Charming, thank you for visiting my house and putting that beautiful flower on my foot as a beautiful shoe.
Why not? Give them a round of applause. All right, over to team two. What do you got for us?
The biggest spider you've ever seen?
I think it's one of those brown recluses.
Ooh.
That's a brown recluse. Give them a round of applause. All right, good job. Let's have two more teams up. Let's get Linda and Aniel up. And then let's have, let's see, how about Bill and Teresa? Come on up. She's got to go too. Okay, and anything other than an axe. All right. All right, consult with your partner for a moment. Anything other than pom-poms and anything other than an axe. All right, take it away. Ready?
Stick 'em up.
Good. Okay.
Your money or your life.
Here we go.
Oh, they're eating as fast as melting.
It's dripping so quickly.
The ice cream's melting. Good job. One more time. Here we go.
Hey, Captain, where are the islands that we're going to?
Yonder.
A peg leg pirate. Awesome. And here we go. Over to team two.
Oh, the free rock concert! Yeah!
Going to see a hair band. Awesome. Give them a round of applause. Great job. All right. Let's have up Kat and Sue up here. And let's have who's not been up the regulars. Let's have Charles, you were up, right? All right. Guess what, guests? Guess what, guests? Let's have two volunteers from our guests today. Anybody feeling brave? I'm getting ixnay. No. Anyone? You can come up with someone who's been in the class. Will that be any better? No? Okay, come on up. And let's have you come up with Lou. Come on up. All right. Okay. Here you go. And here you go. In fact, I'm going to use anything other than okay. All right. Team number one, anything other than a trash can lid. And team two, anything other than hats. And ready?
I gotta tell you, you put this right here, the aliens could never get
No,
you.
don't go bother me, no! Tin foil hat, awesome. Okay, stay there, give them a round of applause. And team two, here you go.
My bird does better than your bird.
Purple chicken fight, awesome. Okay, back over to team one.
Please, sir, I'm hungry.
Oh, wonderful. May I have some more? Excellent. Okay, team two.
My snowball's better.
A purple snowball fight. Give them a round of applause. Good job, you guys. Any other newcomers feeling brave? There's no failing. You can't do anything wrong in here. Trust me. Huh? Yeah. Oh. Anita, come on up. She can say she's taught a 6-hour art class. 6 hours, and she's exhausted. All right. Yeah, that's right. So let's see here. There you are. And let me have another team. Mr. Smith, come on up. He's like, no, it's not going to happen. He won't do it. He says he's retired. Okay, let's have Linda and Lisa up. Linda and Lisa, yay! Give them a round of applause. They're always game. Always game. All right, let's see here. Let's gonna give them. How about this? All right, team one, you are up to bat. Take it away.
Be prepared to pay for your crimes.
I ain't guilty.
She ain't guilty. Oh no! Round of applause. All right, team 2.
I'm now going to introduce our new contestant.
Hi. What's the Price is Right?
The Price is Right. Excellent. And back over to team 1. Do, 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 do.
Oh, here we go.
Is it a snake? I
Stay
hate
still.
snakes.
Don't run.
I hate snakes. Why does it always have to be snakes?
Great job. And the acting. All right, and take it away.
Dang it, Mom. All the girls at school are getting their ears pierced. Why can't I? This one's pretty. It's just like all the rage.
Well, isn't it a little small?
Way to go. Give him a round of applause. Great job. All right. Okay, so the next game we're going to play here, we are going to play the dating game. So I need 3 contestants up here. You're each going to take a hat. And you are going to be a character that the hat suggests to you. And I'm going to pick a contestant to go on the date and has to pick from one of the lovely contestants based on their answers to a question. So let me get up here. Let's have Bill. Pick any of these hats that you like. Thomas, pick a hat that you like. And let's have Emil pick a hat that you like. And our lovely person going on the date will be Lynn. Come on up.
Is this the Bachelorette?
This is, well, it's the dating game, remember?
Oh, the dating game. Oh, yes, yes.
The dating game. All right. In just a moment, you have 3, you're going to meet your 3 lovely bachelors to choose from. And I can't wait to see who you meet here. You can ask them what they're looking for in a partner and why, and maybe what the dream date would be. All right. So why don't you introduce yourselves? Say hello to Bachelor number 1.
Hi, Bachelor number 1.
Hi. Hello.
Ooh, that's a sexy hello. And say hello to Bachelor number 2.
Hi, number 2.
My pretty.
Oh, that sounds ominous. And say hello to Bachelor number 3.
Hola.
I can't understand what you're saying.
Oh, well, this could get a little tricky. Okay, so what's your first question for Bachelor number 1?
Bachelor number 1, what is your idea of a dream date?
A dream date would be riding on a train up to nowhere.
Train to nowhere. Sounds pretty exciting. How about for Bachelor number 2? Same question or something different?
We'll do the same question, a dream date.
Dream date.
My dream date. We go flying through the air and then we go back to the castle for a nice meal.
Uh-oh, a nice meal back in the castle. Sounds very romantic and a little scary. Okay, now for number 3?
Number 3, where would be the ideal location for your dream date?
Ideal location for the dream date.
I think a fish and chip shop.
Delicious fish and chips. All right, and let's see. What do you have any other questions that you'd like to ask the contenders?
What was your last date like?
Your last date.
It was terrible. The train just wouldn't go anywhere. We were stuck in the middle of nowhere, and there I didn't know what to do.
Okay, train to nowhere. And your last date?
My flying monkeys, they got jealous and they come and get me.
He's got pets. He's a pet lover. Flying monkeys. And your last date?
Was a complete failure. She doesn't even like haggis.
Yes. All the sheep bladder fit to eat, right? Good stuff. All right, so what do you think? Who do you like to go on your dream date with?
Well, I don't eat haggis, so I think we'll rule out number 3, Mr. Edinburgh over there. I'm kind of partial to pets.
Oh.
I think Mr. Monkey Man over there.
All right, well, you get to go flying off to Spooky Castle. Let's say goodbye to our guests. Give them a big kiss. Mwah! Give them a big round of applause. All right, let's get one more group up to play. The dating game. Let's have Phyllis up, and Phil, and let's get Lou and Jordan. Come on up. Oh, yes. All right. Pick a hat that suggests a character to you. And Phyllis, you're going to think up a few questions for your contenders here, for vying for your hand for this exciting date you're about to go on. All right, so please welcome our beautiful bachelorette who will ask some questions of 3 eligible bachelors to go on a mystery dream date. I can hardly wait. So first of all, tell us a little something about yourself. What are you looking for in a dream date?
Someone who's tall,
Tall.
dark,
Dark.
handsome.
Tall, dark, and handsome. Well, you're out of luck. So let's go ahead and see what we have for you instead. All right. So bachelor number 1, why don't you say hello to our beautiful bachelorette?
How you doing, my little darling? You want to join me over at the ranch?
Oh, well, that sounds fine. Now, there's a partition here. Did I mention you can't see it now? Maybe I forgot to mention that before. So he sounds like he'd like to take you for a ride on the ranch there. Say hello to our beautiful bachelorette.
Hi, Bachelorette. I'm tall and I'm handsome. You don't need anybody else.
Oh, well, you have got one who claims to be it. Here we go. Say hello.
Hello, Bachelorette. I am a leprechaun. Number 1. But I got a whole pot of gold.
Ooh, forget tall and handsome, he's rich. All right, so what would you like to ask these gentlemen? You might want to know something about them or what their dream date would be. What would you like to ask them?
What does one do on a ranch?
Bachelor number 1, what would you do on your ranch on your dream date?
Well, on my ranch, we drill a lot of holes for oil. And I got gushers everywhere, and I just have more money. I just ride around in my Rolls Royce, and I say hi to all the folks who come visit and give me money.
That might trump a pot of gold. All right, so same question for bachelor number 2 or something different?
No, I think something different. He says
I had a great answer.
Oh. He says he's tall, dark, and handsome.
That's true.
How much did you weigh when you were born?
Kind of pretty much what I weigh now.
Yeah.
My mother never forgave me.
Oh, for bachelor number 3.
Northern Ireland?
Oh, I'm all over Ireland.
What
Yes,
now?
I'm all over Ireland.
He's all over Ireland.
All over, yes. North, south, east, west.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there you go.
A great big bag of gold.
Great big bag. Yep. So, do you want to kiss the Blarney Stone is the question. So, which of our do you want to pick one of them, or what do you think?
Well, I'm debating between oil and gold.
Oil and gold. Would you like to ask each of them another question?
What am I, chopped liver?
You don't have to pick right now. You have one more question.
Okay.
One more question.
And what do you do with your oil money, bachelor number 1?
Bachelor number 1, your oil money.
I buy property all over the place. I'm a ranching oligarch. So I got places in Hong Kong, and I got places on Mar-a-Lago. Everywhere you can imagine.
If you want to go live on Mar-a-Lago, there you go. Okay, any question? What about bachelor number 2, the tall one?
Yeah, the tall, dark, handsome one. How much money do you have in the bank?
We see her heart's in the right place, right in the wallet.
It's not in the bank. This is it right here.
Looks like tree fitting. Tree fitting. All right, yeah, $3.78.
I can't beat ranch, I can't beat oil, and I can't beat gold. So.
But he's got tree fitting and tall hat. All right, do you want to pick?
I got cash.
Cash on the barrel.
Credit cards too?
Yes.
Time to pick.
1.
Yay, you're going to have a lovely trip to Mar-a-Lago. Let's say goodbye to our audience. All right, give them a big round of applause. All right, so we're going to play another improv game here other than the dating game. Let's do a quick round of questions only. Questions only. So let me have 2 volunteers that I haven't had up yet. So let me get up Teresa, have you been up? Oh, you were up for the first one. Ladies, Sue and Kat, have you been up?
No.
No, come on up. Let's have Sue and Kat up. So this is questions only, and what I need from my audience is a location and a relationship.
A mortuary.
Let's pick something a little up-tempo, a little more upbeat.
That's an island. An island.
An island? Okay, an island. And what's their relationship to each other?
Tour guide.
A tour guide on an island and someone taking a tour on that island. Okay, so the thing is, they are not allowed to make any statements. Every single thing has to be a question. First one to make a statement, they're out. All right, so I'm going to give you the microphone. And questions only. Take it away.
Okay, what's your favorite fruit?
Sometimes I like oranges.
Guess who's out? All right, that was quick. Okay, so Kat, well, let me get a couple other people up. Let me get Edith and Lou up. Come on up. All right, and let's see. How about you're in a dungeon? All right, and you are a spooky kooky ghost, and you are just someone who happened to get locked down there today accidentally. All right, questions only. Take it away. Put the mic in front of between. There you go.
Ooh, what do you like to do on Halloween?
When is Halloween?
Why do you ask?
Who are you anyway?
Who are you?
No repeats. No repeats. Oh, no repeats. Oh, okay. You didn't say that. Oh, sorry.
Would you like to go out and scare some children with me?
Where are we going to scare the children?
Well, do you have the key to this dungeon?
How would I have a key?
You look like you might be a little smarter than you actually turned out to be.
That's a statement! It's harder than it looks, right? Okay, let's get up Lynn and Lisa.
We're on a cruise ship.
On a cruise ship. All right, and a relationship? What was it?
Cousin, cruise director.
Cousins on a cruise ship, and one of them has been promoted to cruise director, and the other one is on a cruise for the very first time. Questions only. Take it away.
Is this your first time on a cruise?
Are we safe on this thing?
What do you think? That's a rhetorical. Okay, I'll allow it. Keep going, keep going.
What do you think? Is it possible for us to like bump a ice thing, an ice block?
An ice block.
Iceberg.
Will you be very cold if you hit that iceberg?
Won't I die?
What was that?
Won't I die?
Well, okay, keep going.
How will we all die?
On this ship, I think.
All right, let's get some newcomers. Let's have Bill and Teresa. You can bring your dog with you if you like. It's adorable. Okay, so you are at a dog groomer's. You're at a dog groomer's, and you are discussing the haircut for the dog. So you, one of you is the groomer, and one of you is bringing the dog in. You decide. Okay, but you can't make any statements. Questions only, and no repeats. Take it away.
How would you like her haircut?
I'm thinking
Oh, So don't fall into the trap of thinking you have to answer the question. You don't have to answer the question. Just ask another question.
what I was
Oh.
I'm thinking sort of what do you think?
Okay. Try not to make a, yeah. So
Okay.
try to avoid statements followed by questions.
Right.
It's just question. Okay, so start again.
How would you like her haircut this time?
How long have you been in business?
Good.
Why should that make a difference?
Is that a question? Yeah, okay.
Any difference to the dog?
I'm not sure I can trust you, can I?
Okay, good. I'll allow that.
She seems to trust me, doesn't she?
Okay.
She's a little naive, don't you think?
Oh, wait, yeah, was that a question? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then questions.
All right, keep going.
Would you like me to clean her teeth also?
Do you know what you're doing?
How about she needs her, should I clip her nails too?
Do you want to bite him?
How old is she?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Is that good?
Yeah. What kind of dog is she?
Which kind do you think she is?
Good.
Has her hair always been this color?
Do you like that color?
What kind of hair color did you use?
Would you like to know?
Have you fed her today?
What do you think I should feed her?
Good. She seems thirsty. Have you give her something to drink?
Do you like her outfit, her harness?
Did you get it online?
Wouldn't you like to know? Is that a question? Yeah.
Do you have any more of the poop bags?
Should I be concerned? Let's give them a round of applause. They never made this game before.
That was amazing. You never struck out. That was fantastic. Wonderful.
When you pit us against each other.
We could go on all day, right? That was
Very
great.
competitive.
That was darn good. And our little silent player there was adorable.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
great prop. If she only knew what was going on.
Aw,
Was that
she
her
looked at you
debut?
questioningly. Okay, let's do alphabetical scenes. Let's have up David and Linda. Come on up. Okay, so each sentence needs to begin with the next letter of the alphabet. Okay? All right, so you are, let's do, give me a location, people.
Bakery shop.
Bakery. You're in a bakery. One of you works at the bakery. One of you is shopping for a party. And the first letter will be A, and each sentence needs to begin with the next letter. So if she starts a sentence with A, you'll start with B, and on it goes. All right, and take it away.
About time you opened.
Before 12, that's what I said.
Cakes, do you have any cakes?
Donuts only.
Every place on this street has donuts.
I'll forget about the rest of them. We've got the best.
Good enough.
Have you been here before?
I don't think so.
Just look around and see what you can find.
Know what I think? I don't think you know how to cook.
Likely you're right.
Oh my, at least you're honest.
No, not always.
Where are we?
That's up to you. Did they miss one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, my favorite colored donut.
Purple?
Queer, isn't it?
Right.
So wrap it up for me.
With the xylophone? I mean,
But they did a great job. They kept it about the topic. They kept it conversational. It sounded like a conversation that would happen in that situation. So you did a great job, and I don't think David's ever played that game before. Great job. Give them another round of applause. All right, let's see. Let's get Charles and Lynn, have you been up, were you
I
just?
was the dating person.
You were the dating person. Lisa, do you want to do?
I'll pass.
Pass. Dwight? Come on up, Charles and Dwight. All right, give them a round of applause. All right, so we're going to again do alphabetical scenes. You're going to start with the letter T. T as in Tom. You're starting with T, and when you get to the end of the alphabet, you're going to go back to the beginning. All right? Give me a location, please. What? You're in church? Okay, you're going to church. All right. You both are going to church. Do they know each other?
He's the preacher. He's a participant.
You're a preacher. You're a parishioner. You're in a church. Any denomination in particular, Lou? You'd like to see?
Charismatic.
Charismatic. Okay, so like an evangelical. Evangelical. Now, normally we really stay away from religion, so let's be good. Just be good.
Baseball game instead.
It's a baseball game, ladies and gentlemen. We like to stay away from politics, religion, and anything else that might be, controversial. All right, so you're at a baseball game, and it's bat day at the baseball game. You get a free baseball bat, for the team, and you're from different teams. All right, you're the LA Dodgers, and you are the Padres, the San Diego Padres. All right, baseball game. You are fans in the baseball game. You're starting with the letter T as in Tom. Take it away.
Let me understand. We're supposed to ask questions?
No. You can make this one. That was the last game. This is each sentence has to begin with the next letter of the alphabet.
Okay.
In fact, let's make it easy. Starting with the letter A. You're starting with the letter A. So you're just going to say something to him that starts with a sentence that starts with the letter A, and then he'll respond with something that starts with the letter B.
Another day?
Bat day, did you get yours?
That day, good. A little baseball.
Conceal?
Conceal? Is that what you said?
Yeah, conceal the, no.
That's fine.
You say conceal the bat. I don't know, whatever you want to say, but conceal.
Conceal the bat?
Okay.
Don't let the police see that.
Okay. And project vocally. Be real loud or else get close to the mic.
E. Everyone?
Oh, it should be D.
No. Oh, D?
Oh, you did. Don't. Oh, D, E. You're right. I'm sorry. Bad teacher, bad. Only in the corner. Go ahead. E.
I didn't remember what you said.
I don't remember either. That's one nice thing about being older, you know?
Well, you talked about conceal.
Everyone?
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 For the moment.
Remember, we got a baseball game. Anything to do with baseball is fine.
And a whole sentence just begin with a letter.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be one word. It can be a whole sentence.
It doesn't have to be a question.
And so you said, well, what was your letter?
For the moment.
Yes. So you're going to say anything that begins with the letter G. It doesn't have to be a question. It's about baseball.
Go ahead.
Hey, that Padres struck out.
Good.
I don't think so.
Good.
Just listen to the umpire.
There you go.
Can he really know?
It should begin with a K. K.
Can doesn't begin with
Can begins. Unless.
With a K.
Can with All right. Let's see. Let's do.
Very good, buddy.
That was fun.
All right. Let's do. With the time we have left, let's play a little acting freeze tag. It's my favorite game. So acting freeze tag, as most of you know, is it's a physical game, which means you have to keep moving because one scene takes it off. Each scene takes it off a pose. So sometimes it's called freeze and justify. So for example, I'll get a couple of performers up, they'll move randomly, and then I'll yell freeze, and then they have to justify what these poses are. So if you get two people up here and one's like this, it could be dancing, it could be having a really big baby, I don't know, it could be loading things, whatever it is, you take it off of the physical pose, and you have to keep moving so that the next scene is based on the next pose. So for that reason, let's get Edith and Amiel up here. Edith and Amiel. And I'm just going to count down from 3, and you guys are just going to do some Tai Chi for me. 3, 2, move, Amiel, 2, 1, and freeze. So these are the poses they're in. All right? Now, audience, it could lend itself to anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Amiel initiate. Now, you not only have to justify your pose, but hers as well. So she's like this, and you're like this. You have to justify both poses. And in the first line, he has to let her know. She's not going to move until she hears his first line, and she knows who she is and what they are doing together. So he's going to let her know in the first line. And go.
Now I see that you're praying, but instead of praying, you should come and help me lift this box.
So that's great. She still doesn't know who she is. So he has to let her know their relationship as well. Continue.
As your husband,
Good.
I'm begging you to help me. I can't lift this box myself. Your praying is not going to help.
Now freeze. So she's going to respond. And but you guys, you're going to have to keep moving. So, but when the scene ends, you're not going to be in these same poses. So continue.
I'm just going to drop this box
Good.
until you help me.
I was praying that somebody big and strong would come along and lift that box. As you can see, I'm petite.
Well,
And keep it physical. Don't be a talking head.
we can't wait forever. Now,
But have it make sense. Don't just move randomly.
Well,
Makes sense.
I'm going to call my brother-in-law.
So start calling.
No.
Be physical with what you're doing.
Don't call your brother-in-law. Just come
Freeze.
and...
Okay, so I've frozen now. Amiel, sadly, is in the same position. But Edith is in a new position. So I yelled freeze, but it's going to be up to you, the audience, to yell freeze from here on out. So Linda, I'm going to have you tag in. Linda's going to take whichever pose appeals to her most, and she's going to initiate a new scene having nothing to do with the last scene. And in her first line, she will let the other person know who they are and what they're doing there. And the poses have to keep moving. Don't drop your pose until you know who you are and what you're doing. So tag out whoever pose you like. So she's taking Edith's pose, and she'll initiate. Go.
So when I finish brushing my teeth, do I have to, Mr. Dentist, do I have to sit in that chair?
Good.
No, you don't have to sit in the chair, but how else am I going to pull that tooth?
No way, you're not pulling any tooth of mine.
Freeze. Good. Okay. So, and it's dialogue just has. These are real short scenes. They just have to go back and forth maybe once or twice. They've got new poses. That's what we want. That's fabulous. Let me have a Cat come on and tag in. You can take either pose and initiate a new scene. And by the way, audience, try to make statements and not ask questions when you're doing this type of thing. I know we played questions only, but hopefully that got it out of your system. So make statements. And Cat will initiate.
I wish you would stop spraying that bug spray at me.
Good. Now he doesn't know who he is, though. Who is he? Who is he?
Dad.
Dad. We should stop spraying that bug spray at me, Dad.
All I'm trying to do is get rid of the bugs in this room. We've got ants all over the room, and I'm trying to get rid of them, and I thought you had some in your mouth. Now, will you help me? Can you give me a hand with these bugs? What you can do is just stamp your feet on them.
And freeze. Weird. Okay. Anita, tag in. She said, whatever you do, don't make me participate. I'm exhausted. Okay, so I'm going to put, good. And Anita will initiate. She'll take that pose. Good. And initiate. You'll let Kat know who it is and what you're doing, and it'll be different from the last scene when you're ready.
Oh, Mom, help, my back's stuck, I can't get up. It's frozen.
I'll help. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Boy, feels much better now.
Good.
Are you a chiropractor?
Yes,
Make a
of
statement.
course.
Make a statement. Good thing you're a chiropractor.
Oh, good thing you're a chiropractor.
Okay.
Yes, of course, and I'm glad I am too.
I feel much better now.
Freeze. Okay, so now they're in new poses, and they've kept it moving, so it's different now. Let's have Sue tag in. And Sue, you can take either pose. you will initiate. Try to justify these poses. So look at what she's doing, look at what you're doing, and initiate.
Oh, Mother, I'm so excited. You have to help me. The sweeping.
What are you sweeping, dear?
Make a statement.
Oh, I'm glad I was here to help you.
Good.
What are we, am I
Just
pushing
lay
up?
it on her. See, your job, the other person's job is to help move the scene along. So just make assumptions.
Okay. Boy, this is sure a big mess. Did you create all
No
this?
more
by
questions.
yourself?
No more questions. Make a statement. Turn it into a statement.
Who made this? I can't stand this.
It was your
What's going
son,
on
my
here?
brother, my
I
brother.
believe that. Certainly, I know. He's terrible. He is so bad.
Good.
My goodness.
He should be
And keep
here
moving
to
so
pick
you're not in
us
the same
up.
pose.
Look at all these beer bottles. And Good job. Wow, where did he go? Do you know where he is now?
He's always away. He goes way over there whenever
Freeze,
there's a
freeze,
job.
freeze. Good poses. All right. Who's not been up who would like to tag in? Charles, you want to tag in? Come on up to either person and initiate a new scene. Try to make statements. Lay it on the other person. They'll go with it.
Pick me, pick me.
But you're good. You're all fabulous. Okay, Charles will initiate.
Well, Mom,
Good.
I
Okay,
think
stay in that pose until you're done. Okay, you have to just make her pose as well.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Well, Mom, I don't think that horse is gonna win.
All right, Grace, good. So watch the horn. Go, yeah, and go with it. Keep moving. Good.
Darn, I had $20 on that horse. He's way over there, and they finished the winner's circle already. They've gone through the...
I think you got lapped. I might as well tear these tickets up.
That's always my luck. I always pick the wrong horse. Do you know a lot about betting on horses?
A little bit. And what about Dad?
Freeze! All right, give them a round of applause. So that is acting freeze tag. Okay, so we have time for one more game before we have to actually clean up. So we'll do gibberish. Oh, you want to do gibberish names? That's kind of. Let's
What
do
about the translators?
I was going to do World's Worst. Is a line game. I think that gibberish is complicated. Well, anybody who's really good. Let me get up here. Okay, who's really good at gibberish? Okay, let's get Edith up here, and Judy. Edith and Judy. All right. So sometimes we call this interview with an expert. The expert, however, doesn't speak English. All right. So the expert is an expert in some topic. Audience, give me a topic.
So, are we both?
Cooking.
Cooking. Okay, so this is a cooking show, and we're not going to do it with 3 people. We'll just do it with 2. One of you is an expert in cooking, but speaks no English. Okay, and she's from Gibberish Land. And the other person speaks her language, but also has to translate it for you, our audience. So, audience, do you have any questions that you'd like to ask this famous cook from Gibberish Land?
How do you keep a souffle from falling?
Okay, so there's your first question. You're going to ask her in her language, and then you're going to translate what she said for the audience.
In her language?
In her language. Take it away.
Nog de baby school, de werd ping, 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 ping. En look at baby. Bonk. Check a book. Yanko.
Good. Now she's going to translate what she said for you, the viewing audience. What did she say?
You take the eggs and separate them, and somehow that makes it rise a little easier. And then you take the whole bowl and put it to the side.
Good. All right. Another question for the chef. Any questions for our famous?
How do you heat the oven?
Okay. How high and for how long? Ask her about the cooking.
Die pakketje. Kabanka. Ik heb een boom.
Kaboom!
And Judy will translate that
Oh
now.
my God, she takes big, long matches And believe it or not, she does it the old-fashioned way, and she lights the oven with the match. And that's it. How do you like that?
And one last question for our expert, or maybe two.
How did the cook make that delicious date nut bread?
Yeah, how was the date nut bread made?
Also wie delicious.
Nicht die Frau, ik heb je bonen. Zeg, maak me film. Hallo? Zeg, is het gewoon, Gaga? Oh, kijk op honden.
And she said,
Ik zie me bok, in de van, in de wip, chup, 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 chup. Nikke poe. Jaka.
She called her mother for the recipe. Her mother gave her all the ingredients to put in, and she really went at it in the bowl. And my God, it did turn out delicious.
give it a round of applause. Good.
That was fantastic. Now, I need to let you, the audience, know that that is not as easy as it looks, and the important thing is, again, the physicality. They have to act it out while they're doing it, which gives the translator a lot of information to go on. This class was just an absolute joy this summer. I had so much fun with you guys. You make my life full, and I love it, and such a pleasure to have new students in class as well, that I hope will come back and join us again. You are all magnificent, and we had such a nice, wonderful, supportive audience here today, so thank you all for coming.
And let's hear them
Oh, my pleasure, my pleasure. If you want, you can grab some last noshes, but then they'll give you a little time to sort of pack it up. Classes start the week of August 21st, so you get about, 10 days off, and then we start up again. Edith and Linda are having an improv party in the meantime that you all have the information about, so hopefully you'll show up to that, bring snacks. And also, I hope you got the information. I did email out about Beth Connor's memorial. I did email everyone. Okay, so check your email if you didn't get it. It's 9/9 at 3 p.m. So September 9th at 3 p.m. at the Unitarian Universalist Church in Solana Beach. Okay, and if you know anybody who's not in our class who knows Bev, please pass the information along. Okay, thank you all so much, and check your emails. See you in a couple weeks. Okay, bye-bye.